Oh boy. Well, it looks like Botrix isn't fucking working. I wonder what's going on with that. I can see, hello, Insidious Basilisk. Yeah, as you can see. Oh, it's working, it's working, it's working, it's working. Yes, yes, yes. Finally, 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 finally. Oh my god, Botrix finally fucking works. Yeah, yeah. Also nice. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. By the way, I did update my software tracking. So I have a new, I'm using Niji Live now. So like now I have like complete, I can actually add things to my model if I want. Hold on, hold on. So it's so fucking cool. It's a little bit finicky. There's no documentation, but like, yeah, Niji Live is like a fork of the original software I was using that was, and I'm really happy for Seageti. Seageti is the one who forked it because Luna was like, no, we can't be like Live 2D and whatnot. We can't have, objects pasted onto people's faces and whatnot, Hell yeah, I know, right? We get an extra stream out of it today. We're gonna do a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit technical today, a little bit technical. We're gonna do a little bit of NeetCode. We're gonna see how stupid I really am. I'm gonna reveal my power level. So it's probably not that high, but yeah. But yeah, yeah. Oh, shit. That was my mic. Oh my god. I'm about to get banned off everything because I'm about to get butt naked and start throwing it back on dudes. What the fuck? Grendel, the big virgin. Oh my gosh. So apparently it's over 9,000. Oh my god, there's so many. What the fuck? Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, what I was gonna say, there's like this interesting thing. Hold on, let me just get my browser up here for you guys. Let's see if I can just get my browser up here. Shut it, shut it. No, no. Where's it? Where's it? Is it here? That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be it, right? And Perpetuation. Le Firefox. Where's Firefox? Where's Firefox? Where I have it open. Okay, that's the wrong one, but yeah. See, go to x.com. Oh, look at this Catboy here. Nice Catboy, if I do say so myself. But yeah, yeah, I've got what was I gonna say? There's this VTuber company that's like trying to do like Omegle for VTubers, and I'm kind of thinking that might be kind of stupid. Because like the interesting thing is like how are they gonna like let me just go to the messages here like no messages like what's it fucking called notifications, right? Oh yeah, oh yeah, I love Twinkle. Twinkle's great. But I had something here. What was it? I did a reply. How do I go to my profile and then show a reply? There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. So Vupa chat, right? So I guess the whole point is you like talk to other VTubers or something. It's like Omegle for VTubers. I'm just like, I don't know if that's actually going to work out very well, like because like people are just going to go in there and just whip their cock out and just be like, yeah, where them baddies at and shit. Like unless they can mod that, like I don't know how they're going to mod that to be honest, unless they have a report system and like I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but like I'm kind of like I hate it when people have my ideas and then implement them before I think of implementing them. So yeah, this has kind of inspired me to start doing some more coding, and that's kind of why we're on to NeetCode, right? So yeah, NeetCode. But yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there was one thing I want to show too. There's if you're ever using, by the way, if you're ever using Inochi 2D, and you want to have glasses like mine, um, go to this space, right? This is Niji Expose. I think it's Expose or Expose, right? But yeah, I just downloaded one of these and I unfortunately had to go into the code to figure out how to put these on properly. There is a way to put it on properly, by the way. As you can see here, uh, he's checking for left control or right control. So you have to use the control key to put it on your model to tack it on there. If you're in, I wish I could show you what it looks like. Hold on, I think I can. I think I can. If I had like, is my chat frozen? I'm not sure if that's. Yeah, let me check. Let me check. I thought it'd be going a little bit faster, but I understand. Oh shit! Complete Hotline Miami 1 and then play Hotline Miami 2 next stream. I think I would like to do that again. I don't think Senior Fondoso likes it, but I would love to complete. I actually did complete it on my own off time, to be honest. And it was a great game, you know, and I would be willing to play. I'd be willing to play it again now that I'm a lot better at it, you know. So yeah, I'm a lot better at it. But yeah, as you can see here, left control to put on, tack on these lovely glasses onto your character if you're using what is basically an Ochi session, but better. So yeah, I'm happy that, you know, people are making their own forks of this and they are providing me with goodies like these. Tomorrow's going to be a music stream, so if you're into that, yeah. Okay. But you're right. I will at some point. You are right. I should do that. I should do that. Let's see here. Okay. Back to NeetCode. So, what sort of problem are we going to solve today? Let's see here. See, light mode. I don't like light mode. Light mode's stupid. Let's see. I think that's interactive. I can just like click on it and get to it. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, I've been working on just a few, like, it's like, so like this whole point of doing like LeetCode is just to prepare you for interviews, right? So like if you're ever going for like a tech interview or something like that, you're going to be presented probably with a, you know, a code, some questions like this, like two pointers, stack, binary search stuff. And I don't know all of these things. I'll be honest, I don't know all of these things, but yeah, it's basically algorithms implemented from, you know, college. I don't know all of these things. I know arrays and hashing pretty well. So yeah, we're just starting off with the basics here. And I'm just kind of and I've done a couple here. So I've done like valid anagram. I've done contains duplicate, you know? So yeah. Now we're going to do something a little bit more difficult. I guess we're going to go ahead and do two sum. We're going to go ahead and do two sum. We're just going to go down the list here, you know? So what do we have here? Okay. Given an array of integers, nums, and an integer target. You know what? I think it'd be better if we had some music. Don't you think so? I think it'd be better if we had some music. Let's add some music to this. I think we should have some music. Yeah. But yeah, that whole, you know, that whole Omegle, VTuber Omegle is just kind of like slightly pissing me off. And what I'm probably going to do here is if I'm still awake after this hour, I am kind of sleepy, but like if I'm still awake after this hour, I'm thinking maybe I'll do some of my own coding, that sort of thing. So that's what the glasses are here for. It's kind of to let you know that it's a different stream. So yeah, you may see some different content here. So, you know, if it's not your thing, I completely understand. You know, I completely understand. There'll be more shenanigans on the weekend as per usual. So yeah. Okay, let's see here. Was it? I think it was library. Yeah. And then it was I had a stream playlist. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't think that's what I want to play at the moment. Although Kieda does some pretty nice stuff. Tonight, we do tonight. Is it bad? Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, nice -40. Maybe like this. What the fuck? Okay. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this one. I think I like this one. I like this one. All right. There we go. I'm gonna try and keep this. All right, low, damn you. Okay. Okay, so what we got here? Given the array of integers, nums, and the integer target, return the indices I and j such that nums I plus nums j equals target, and I does not equal j. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, to be honest. But I suppose what's supposed to happen here is that you may assume that every input has exactly one pair of indices, I and j, that satisfy the condition. Every input has exactly one pair of indices that satisfy the condition. So we are making the assumption that we're only getting good input, for example, right? So, which is cool. All right, so that actually makes it a lot simpler, right? Because there could be cases where there isn't any good solution, we have to return false. But since we don't have to do that, that just makes it a lot easier. Okay. So let's see here. And I guess we're getting an array. The input we're getting is an array, and the target is going to be a number, right? So what we could do, right, is we could take the first number and then try to add them together to see if we get a you know. So hello, Mr. Glass. Welcome, welcome. I didn't think you'd come to this stream. I'm so glad you did, though. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a little technical stream. I'm trying to get ready for jobs and whatnot. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, I'm trying to do some LeetCode just in case I get asked the question, how do you do this? You know, I've actually don't do a lot of LeetCode, to be honest. So I thought I'd start off with NeetCode because I'm used to building stuff on my own and then figuring out. I don't focus so much on algorithms, you know, because most of that stuff has been thought of for me. And I just write the code, man, you know, so, but, you know, we're going to try a little harder. The job market's a little tougher, you know, so we gotta get better. So, but yeah. So I just read this. Basically what we're taking is an array of numbers and we have a target, right? So, which is going to be an integer. So very nice. And we don't have to worry about, we're assuming that every input we get is going to be perfect and has a solution. So, but yeah. So my thinking is we take this number in the array and then we just try to add it and then check if that equals the target. And if not, then we take the next one until we've gone through the whole list. So I'm thinking, so let's say we have, right, nums dot for each or something like that, right? And we store that, we have to store the first one somehow, right? So maybe we do a while loop, right? We'll do a while loop, so something like that. So while, you know, nums.length. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to also create an iterator, right? So let I equal 0. Sometimes I like to use while loops because it's easier for me to reason about indices that way, you know, and it gives me a low enough level control. It's kind of weird to look at, but it's one of those habits I got from Lua, so, you know. And Lua, it helps to have an iterator sometimes, because sometimes it's hard to do, I don't know. Lua's weird about how it indexes tables and whatnot, so that's kind of why it helps to keep track of indices. And, like, literally I'll do counts by having it iterate through the whole freaking table. It's kind of janky, but, you know, it works. That's what happens when you have toy languages like that. You have to literally write everything, you know. But, you know. There we go. So while nums.length, let's see, I think -1, right? I don't think it's -1, so, like, while I is less than nums.length, right? We want the first one, right? So we're going to take the first one, I'm thinking, and then, so we'll say let first term, and we could do something like, I don't know, it's not going to be the perfect solution, but, you know, because what if there's, like, I don't know, 10,000, right? It'd be easier if we did chunking or something like that, and we just found the right number, but, you know, by the difference and see if it existed. But, like, I don't think I'm going to do that. We're just going to assume that everything works. We'll keep it, let first term equal, right? It's going to equal the first one. So it would be nums I, right? So that's the first term. And then if, we're just going to do I++ until, you know, until we get through it, I think. So, like, if, let's see, if, we might have to do another iterator or something like that. That might suck. Fuck, do I have to do a for loop? Fuck me. I might not be able to do it like this. So, like, after we have our first term, right, Actually, we should just say, yeah, we should set the first term to that. What if we declared it up here, and then we just never set it again? If only I could do that. But what we're gonna do is, hopefully we'll just stay here, and then if you ever make a mistake, don't feel bad. The Austrian army, Ottoman Empire, was the top 5 strongest empire to send scouting forces and accidentally attacked each other, basically defeating themselves. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Yeah. Oh yeah. You make mistakes all the time in programming, you know. But yeah. I'm not sure this is going to work, so I'm going to go ahead and just write this out here for a second. So if nums... We're going to say if first term, right, is equal to nums... Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, maybe, yeah, I should definitely do a loop within a loop. So yeah, definitely, you're gonna get some girls. You can get some girls, you know. I mean, I don't know. I get a lot of. I mean, I do get girls. Asterisk. They're all into Linux. That's what you call your ladies. That's what you call your ladies, man, bro. Oh my god. Thank you for coming, Perez. Appreciate you. I'm doing this to get hired, I swear to God. Let's see here. So, yeah, I think we're gonna have to, like, start another one. I have an idea, though. What if we just did... We don't need to put this in here. We don't need to put that in there. We can just say the first term. That's right. So that's the first term, right? Let first term equals nums the first term, right? So yeah. And then while I is equal to nums.length, we'll just skip the first one, right? If yeah, if we get like nums0, just continue, right? So we can just say continue. Can't see what I'm doing. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, we'll just say continue. That's right. Because we can do that in a loop. Else, if... Yeah. Hello, Senior Frondosa. Welcome back. Yeah, we're on Twitch again. Yeah, Twitch, we're back on Twitch, by the way. We're on bans. I'm still not sure exactly why. I think I mentioned it. I don't know. I asked a streamer to like she was like wanting someone to like pee in her mouth or something. And I just like repeated that and I got banned. So that was pretty wild. But yeah. Holy shit, that's a whole army. That's a lot. That is a lot, Mr. Glass. That is a lot. Else if... Okay. Else we want to... check and see if we want to see if nums I is equal to the first term. Well, actually, no, we don't. We want to see if nums I plus the first term, right? If nums I plus the first term equals the target, because that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to put those in parentheses, right? So it checks that first. It adds that first, right? So then we have the target, right? And if first term plus nums I equals the target, we want to return true. We exit the loop. We say return true, right? Because then we found the White Foxel has cool glasses. Oh yeah, that's right. Right. So guess what? I'm using a newer version, a fork of Inochi Session called Niji Expose, and it comes with these cool new features. Like I'm able to like tack on glasses onto my model now, so I don't see. I can know that. Yeah. It's pretty fucking cool. I'm really proud of Seageti for making that for me. I had to figure out how to do it by reading his source code, but you know, I got it. So, well, thank you. But yeah. I'm sorry, the chat's probably in the way of this. You probably aren't seeing what I'm doing. I don't know if it matters, but yeah, I'm move you guys up here a little bit. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're just writing some code. You know, the goal here, I don't know if I explained it before, but basically we're supposed to take an integer of numbers, right? And then the chat, yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, two integer sum, right? Basically, we're getting an array of numbers, and we need to check. We need to figure out if these numbers add up to the target, which is 7 in this case, or whatever, 10. You know. So yeah. And the way I'm doing it is that I'm plucking out the first term, and then I'm just checking to see, does this add together with the next term? No. Does it add together with the next term to equal the target? Yes. Perfect. Return true. You know? So yeah. So I'll say else, then we'll say I++. That way we iterate through the loop. We don't have an infinite loop, and then we go all the way through nums.length. It might be nums.length -1. I think it should be nums.length -1 because when we do .length in JavaScript, right, it actually gives us the length in human readable terms, right? Yeah, instead of oh yeah, I'm reposting your stream alerts, Melee, onto. Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, I think it is working, but I do appreciate. Wait. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Thank you. Hell yeah. Oh my god, you're really amazing. Have you ever figured out how to use Kden Live yet? Oh my god. Thank you. Wait, did that just... Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my fucking god. Fuck me. Okay, first term. All my code is gone, essentially. I have to rewrite it from scratch. Just because I clicked off the tab. That's what fucking happened. It's such bullshit. That's what happened. I wonder if saving actually helps. I'm kind of curious. Okay, it does. Okay, Control S actually does work. It actually does save. Holy shit. So yeah. So we're gonna say while. Okay, we have to declare our iterator because I like while loops. I let I equals 0. A little bit, yeah. I just had to figure it out. Each of these little online coder thingies is a little bit different. And a lot of times you have to type a lot, which sucks because they're not like a real true IDE, you know? So, yeah. So while I is less than nums.length -1, right? If first term, right? If a is equal to nums, right? 0, right? Then we want to do nothing. We want to continue, right? Just continue through the loop. I think we just say I++. I think we can just say I++. Else if, right? Let's see. And we want to check this. And this needs to equal the target, right? So the target up there is going to be our integer that we need to check for. Right, I'm going to save this so I don't fuck up again. All right. Here we go. First term, right? We want to check the first term when each and every number in the array. If the sum is the target, then we want to return true. If not, then we return false. So yeah. So here we go. Plus nums, and in this case we want to use I because that's our iterator, right? While I is, you know, less than that, then we keep going through the iterator, and this iterator will check each and every as long as basically the length of the numbers array. We're going to be checking through all of that, right? So So that's just explaining my thinking here, right? Return true. If that's the case, else. We're not going to return false because we need to go through and check through everything, because if we return false right here, that will exit the loop, and we don't want to exit the loop. So else I++. And then when that's done running and we haven't found anything true, then we return false. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. I'm not sure what output.sort was not a function. I'm not sure what you're talking about. What? I did never use .sort. There is a misspelling up here, so that might help. I don't know why it picked that up. That's weird. What the fuck? What the fuck? That should have worked? What the fuck is going on? That's weird. That should not be, open diff? Oh, that's interesting. I guess I didn't return anything, so maybe that's a problem. So maybe that's it. Maybe we need to break and then return true, or maybe that's not the proper output. We did not return the proper output. That's it. So that's why. That's probably why we're having this issue. The output should be the two numbers we used, right? So in order to do that, we need to return an array, right? So we'll say first term. Say first term, and then I love. Oh, you love coding, yeah. Do you do a lot of coding, Elijah Price? Yeah, I like coding. It's great whenever you're whenever you're actually building something. This is more of a way to like prepare for interviews, you know, because yeah, none of these situations you'll exist in real life, but you'll have to apply their concepts, right? So maybe if we return nums I, then it will be a little bit better. Maybe then. Okay. Let's try running it and see if that works. I don't know why. I don't have output.sort. I'm not sure why it says this. Input, output is nothing. I'm not returning anything. Okay, maybe it's due to the way I'm doing while loops or something. Okay. How about this? Computers are dumb. You always have to tell them. Yeah, they are. I know they are. Let's see. Let result. This is gonna be crappy, but let result equal this. It's like being an anarchist, preparing for things that may never happen. Yeah, essentially. I wouldn't say I'm prepared, but yeah. So I guess what we'll do is say results.push, and we'll say first term, and then results.push. This is fucking retarded, but yeah. Nums I. We're gonna try that. We'll try that and see if that does anything. And then return results. We'll return results or something. Maybe that'll do something. What the fuck? What? There's 23 test cases now? When was there 23 test cases? The fuck? Okay. Executed last test case. Output was an empty. Was it? What? No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh my god. I'm gonna console.log this shit. I don't believe this shit. Console.log. Maybe it's just I must be doing something incredibly retarded. I must be doing something incredibly retarded. I have to be. Maybe I should just use a for loop or something. Standard out, yeah, standard out says nothing. So I guess that's not working. Apparently you can't push to an array while in a while loop. That's fucking wild. Yeah, you do error line. You do error line. Yeah. So let's see. Standard out is me doing console.log. From what I understand, standard out is this. So essentially, we're getting an empty array from results because I don't know. Maybe it's not in scope or something. I don't fucking know. But I should be able to just return that result or something. Can I just return, man? Can I return anything? So like return, can I return a string even? Can I do that? No, I can't do that. Okay. I can't even return a string. That's kind of fucked. So maybe we have to approach this a little bit differently. Let's say, we'll try a different loop. Okay. So we'll say nums.forEach. And I will be the iterator, and we'll then say function or something like that. Yeah, we pass in a function I, and then we'll try this, nums.forEach. Okay, and this will go through all of them. I don't have to think about iterators or whatever the fuck. So yeah, do I have error on line numbers? No, I do not have errors on line numbers. I do not have errors on line numbers at this moment. I don't think it's a syntax issue. I don't think it's a syntax issue, right? I know that this is a correct, but its value is never read. Yeah, sure, I know, whatever, because I didn't put anything in there, so. Okay. And if first term, actually we could probably do, no, we couldn't do filter because, well, maybe we could do filter because we could return a new array, right? And that would be actually very handy. If we use something like filter, we could return a new array or something like that. But like filter filters out things, and we don't want to filter. We could also use map, which I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea though. I don't think map is a good idea to use either. Maybe maybe something like if we're doing something in JavaScript, there's something called, oh, what's it called? I'm gonna check MDN for this. Let's see, MDN array methods, right? So JavaScript has really powerful array methods, right? So we can do a lot with that, with array methods. It's kind of crazy what we can do. See, there should be something called, it's like it adds things together, right? It adds things together. So that's what I'm thinking. Hold on, I need a drink. Ugh, thank fuck. Yeah, maybe I should drink more. That might help. Yeah, it's not fill, it's like water. I know, right? Yeah. It's not fill. It's not index of. It's not reduce. It's called reduce. Yeah, reduce is what it's called. Yeah, reduce might help us here, right? Because what reduce does is it has an accumulator, and yeah. And let's see here, initial value. Let's see, that will, so 1 plus 2 is 3, 3, 7, 6, 4. Oh yeah, actually it just adds a whole bunch of things together, but I don't know. This is a bit more complicated than what we need, I don't think. So I don't think we actually need this, because what it's going to do is it's going to add all the current values together. Or maybe what we could do instead, right, because it's just accumulator plus the current value, right? Yeah, I don't think that's going to help us, to be honest. It's a bit too specific for our use case, I think. A bit too specific, I think. So I'm not going to use that. But in our case, if we're using for each, right? let's try array.forEach, right? In this case, we're just iterating all over these array elements, right? And but we want to return somehow. We need a return somehow. Maybe there's something different we can use, like a for in loop, you know? So I know about like, there's like 5 different loops you can use in JavaScript. I've been using JavaScript for a long time, so yeah. Let's try a for each, like for of maybe, like for of, yeah. Executes a loop that operates on a sequence of values sourced from an iterable object. Iterable objects are instances built in, such as array, string, type array, map, set, node lists for DOM collections. So yeah. And we should get those as, I want to know if it maintains their type, because if we're going to be doing math, I don't want to do math on strings, because that would be fucking embarrassing. I know for in does math on strings, and you have to like parse it, which is stupid, you know, but whatever. Yeah, for let value of, okay, there's our answer. There's our answer. That works. That works. So yeah, okay. So yeah, we're using for of. We're using for of. I'm not bad at math. I'm just very familiar with how JavaScript uses math. So if you use a for in loop, right, in JavaScript, it's gonna end up being strings, right? The data type is gonna end up being strings. So whenever you do like, the string version of 11 plus like 1, you're gonna get 111, you know? Basically, yeah. Basically that. Now, if you're doing numbers and JavaScript knows you're adding numbers, then it's going to be, you know, like 11 plus 1 is 12, right? So yeah, to think that math is actually the foundation of modern day civilization and a lot of people hate it is quite ironic. Yeah, it's just the way it's taught, honestly. Like geometry, like, yeah, the fact that you're able to VTube is a result of a whole bunch of matrix math and, you know, shader math, you know, and working with graphics cards and whatnot. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't even know how to do that shit, man. I didn't sit down studying this shit. I know how to tell, you know, where APIs where to go and how to, you know, make web services. I'm a web dev, man. I'm a web dev. So that's what I do, you know, and yet I'm still expected to know some of this shit at interviews and whatnot. It's kind of horse shit. But yeah, whatever. So I know, like, you know, like a whole bunch of different ways to, you know, use JavaScript language. It's probably the language I've worked with for like quite some time. I've worked for it for about like 6-8 years, you know. So yeah, I've been doing this for quite some time. and I can't read that name. Knows geometry. Yeah. I don't know who that is. Maybe I should learn who that is. But yeah, let's get back to it. I'm just trying to find the right loop that doesn't change so I can actually change the data within the loop and return the value I want. Because goddamn, I should be able to do that. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's save my last. So I'm gonna say for let num of nums, right? And then we're just gonna do a console.log num, right? So it's gonna be pretty simple. When we run it, right, we're gonna see a whole bunch of nums in theory. Let num, fine, whatever. I forgot to put this there. Fine, whatever. Run it again. Can I read properties of undefined sort? Don't know what you're talking about. So see, standard out. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we're looking for right here. That's what we're looking for right here. So we gotta take the first term, right? See first term and check. Man, does this first term go with this one? Oh, cool. It does. Great. Return it, and return it as two, as that output. Oh wait. What? Oh, we return the index. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? Fuck you. Fuck you. I want to return the fucking... Whatever. Fine. We return the index, I guess. So... Fuck, man. So in this case... And then what we're going to have to do, all of these are going to be strings. So if we run this again, it's just going to be a bunch of indexes, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. Why is it 0, 1, 2, 3? Well, because this is the index and this is the nums, and how for in works, it works like this. So yeah, we do this, then we'll put num right here, and then it should give us the original output. Fuck you. See, 3, 4, 5, 6, same as it was in the beginning, right? So yeah. So how it's gonna work is, if nums, let's see if we can just return anything. Return lol. Just so we just exit out of the loop or something like that, right? Can we do that? Nice, nice. Okay, so we can return the loop. So yeah, I do think the whole problem, I was misreading the directions. I need to return the index of the thing. So yeah, the index is important in this case. So there we go. That was why I was failing. Okay, there we go. So first term is num0, right? Which would be, in our case, the 0th one. Andrealflus, and his name, I just remembered. Oh my gosh, I hate it when that happens. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so if first term, okay. So we want to skip the first term, ideally. Because we already know we don't want to add the first term with itself. If first term equals nums num, and I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna use that equals because then I can get away with it. So in JavaScript, if you have a double equal sign and you have the string 11 and the number 11, it will be set. It will be true, basically. So, which is one of the fun things about JavaScript that some people don't like, but I like it. So, continue, continue. Okay. And then and then we're going to do the check here, right? If num, right? Well, that'd be interesting, because like what happens though if I mean, I guess we would add with every number, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one we use. We just arbitrarily pick the first one, so it should just work. Out of 1,000, so yeah, it should be fine. I second guessed myself for a second there. Okay. Here we go. If num equals, yeah, first term, we need to check the first term. First term plus, you know, oh yeah, this is the part where we have to make sure everything is a number. Otherwise it'll fuck up. So yeah. Let's see, first term plus nums num, and then we're gonna say, we're gonna do this here, parse int, and then parse int on this one, because we have to do that so we get accurate adding, because that's a thing. So if that bullshit equals, what else? The target, right? Okay. And now we need to return the indexes, right? So return, which would be the first term, that index would be 0, and in our case, num. Hello, Enderstein. Welcome back. We're doing a little bit of a technical thing here. We're working on some NeetCode so I can get a job, so I can practice doing better at jobs and just, how you doing? How you doing? So yeah. I know, right? Yeah. It's a little bit different. I am Meleeman. I'm doing work and streaming. I am unemployed at the moment, so I have to look for a job now. It's fun, and the tech sector is really difficult at the moment. I'm gonna be learning coding soon. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! I mean, you could try free code camp. I thought about like doing a stream where I just do free code camp. Free code camp is easy for me. I could like do that in my sleep. Like this one is actually kind of hard. You actually have to think about a lot of things like and we're gonna solve this just to solve it. And there's gonna be a little video about how we can solve this if we solve this. So I'm gonna run this, see if that works. Interesting. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. See this shit, see this shit, see this shit? For in does this shit. See, for in loops do this shit, man. Look at this shit. We have 0, and then we have the string 1, which the expected output was 0, 1. You know why that happens? You know why that happens? Because for in turns everything to a string for some reason. It's so fucking annoying. So what we have to do here, to fix this, parse int. Hopefully it'll work. Wow, look at that. It works. Yay! We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got him. We got him. And there's no false. So yeah, there we go. Otherwise it just won't return anything. So else I'll just put this return false just for my own sanity, because I'd hate it if I didn't get anything returned to me and I made a function and I didn't know why it didn't work and I had to go dig into the fucking function to figure out why it worked, and I don't give an error thing that says, hey, you put in the wrong input, or hey, we didn't find anything that matched your query. If you have a function like that. I'm actually going to Full Sail University for game dev. I mean, that's a really expensive way to do it, but okay. You in Florida or some shit? I used to think about going to Full Sail too. I actually went to a community college because that's all I could afford, unfortunately. My parents weren't willing to give me anything else. They expect me to pull me up by my motherfucking bootstraps. And now I'm fucking struggling, and then they fucking wonder why. I'm an autist, man. I didn't know that I was supposed to make connections in fucking college. The fuck? And the ones that I did, I just didn't find any of them very appealing, 3 of my favorite live streamers are streaming right now. Oh shit, what are they? What are they? Yeah, I'm guessing it's not me at the moment. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, so we got this. We finally solved this issue. Let's see. Yeah. Let's submit it, see if it works. Hopefully we'll be able to submit it. What do you mean it's the wrong fucking answer? What do you mean it's the wrong fucking answer? What do you mean it's the wrong fucking answer? I did it. I passed the test cases, you asshole. I passed the test cases, fuck off. Okay, last execute test case. 5, nums equals 5, target 10. Oh, it didn't return anything? The expected result would have been 0, 1. What? Okay. So... Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Oh my god, I'm not dumb. Okay, I guess we have to fix this, somehow. We do have to fix this, I guess. So, like, we had a case where, 5 and 5, make it 4. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, even if it's a very different content that I'm doing. Let's see, so yeah, this is the real problem here. I'm not paying attention to this. This is stupid. I don't know why that's in there. It could become a problem later, but this is interesting. 5, okay, target equals 10, right? So I guess the problem is we didn't take the first one. Because we don't check the first term, right? But like, if the first term plus parsint's num, how does that not work though? Because like, oh, I see. But that should always be 0 though, and that should always be 1. Why is my output not that? So parsint first term is 5, right? Plus parsint nums equals target, right? How does that not fucking work? You want to check out an amazing trailer for a joke game screen, Game Green Sands go full anime intro trailer. Oh my god, I think you've been telling me to watch that, haven't you? Wasn't that you that tell me to watch that? Yeah. Let's see. I swear that should have fucking worked. The fuck? Okay. But how's the output that? That's what I want to know. Is like, why is the output that, you know? Maybe it's because I added this. Let's try this. Let's run it again. Because if we run it again, right? All the test cases pass, right? 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 2, 0, 0. Yeah. No, I found it. Oh, you found out about it yesterday. That's right. That's right. So yeah. No, not the moment. I'm trying to. I'm focused at the moment. I'm a different person now. I'm sorry. So like, okay, if nums was 5, 5 in the target, let's just step through this, right? Let I equal 0. We're not even using that, so I need to get rid of that. That's just more confusion. More lines of code, more confusion, more bugs. Let first term, right, is num 0. Okay, right? So we have num 0, which is the first term, right? If first term is equal to num's num, then continue. And that should work because it will check. That should just check and be that should just fucking work. All right. And then if the first term plus %, right, is equal to the target, correct? Then return. Maybe this is the problem here. Maybe it's our %'s not working properly or something like that. You know, maybe that's it. You know, maybe that's what's going on here, is what I'm thinking. We should console.log %num, because like, how are we not like? But the thing is, we're not returning anything is the problem. So like, it's gone through the whole loop, right? If first term equals num, that's num. But like, how does that fucking work? Like if we step like that, this is what I want to know, you know? Yeah, like, this is so fucking confusing. I'm gonna need another drink. Man, the third time I think I'm gonna get this, and now I'm fucking stumped by something stupid. Yeah, so we skip the first term. First term plus %. Maybe we don't need to % on the first term, because that should just work, because we're not doing anything. We've never changed the first term, right? There we go. So yeah, but we still need to have this one here, right? Because we just need to % from nums.num, and that should equal the target, right? Right? $10, output is 0, 2, case 3. Output is nothing. How the fuck? So somehow, right, none of this works, right? Did you know your mom lives in Pound Town? The fuck? Booty Hunter 69. Oh my god. Oh my god. Melee, I am learning how to use Kdenlive, but it's weird for me because I always have been using simple video editing software. Oh yeah, I mean I can show you how to use it sometime. We can like screen share something on yeah, we should do that. We should screen share like tomorrow or something. I'd be down to do that with you. So yeah. Let's see here. I'm so fucking close, man. I'm so fucking close. But the real problem is, it's somehow this is not happening. We do num and nums, right? This is what I want to see. I want to see nums, num. I want to see that. Okay. Right. Oh, standard out 5, 5, right? So what should happen is, right, first term equals nums, num, right? Then we continue, right? And then for some reason, right, the first term plus parts int nums num should equal the target. Why does that not happen? You know, so if we do this, right, let's take a look. Console.log. First term, right, plus parse int nums num. And that should work, right? So we run this. Oh my god, that's not what I want to do. I want you to like function parse int. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? You should just be able to like see that. The fuck? Okay, I'm not seeing any of my output. That is lame. I don't know why. Maybe parse int doesn't work. Maybe we try number or something like that. We'll try number, see if that works. Sometimes it doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. Oh, I see what I did here. I see what I did here. I did that wrong. Parse int num. I don't know why I did that there. I was getting rid of that. Okay. Never mind. 347. Right? So we have 347. Wait, 347. What? 3. First term equals continue. Oh, okay, because that's why. And then we have 4, 7, right? What is going on here? Yeah, hello, Two Dog. Welcome. Yeah. Nice. I like wabbits. I'm trying to figure out why this test case isn't fucking working at the moment. Like, it's just this one. Every other one fucking works, but this one. So yeah. If anyone's a programmer. I know it's quite a different thing, but yeah. I'm actually really stupid. Programmers are actually really stupid, by the way. Yeah. I don't know why it's not giving me any output. Because for some reason, that does not equal that. Standard out 347. Great. I want to see this though. I want to see first term plus number nums. Like, why is that not showing? Can I only see one? Maybe that's the case. Maybe I can only see one at a time, and that's why. Because this IDE sucks. Okay. Standard out is 7. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 7. Okay, that works. I know that works. First term, that works. Case 2. First term. Standard out is... Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why is that? Why am I getting 9 and then 10? What? Why am I getting 9 and then 10? Because, like, what? The average box curve is 2 and 1.5 inches? Wait, really? Is that? I did not know that. I did not realize that. That's actually kind of cool. It's like the length of my hair. Standard out is 9 and 10, but like first term plus nums. That should just wait a second. Okay. What about this? There's only one console log. Okay. Standard out 7. 9, 10. Oh, I see, because I had to run twice. That makes sense. I see now. It had to run twice. That's why. Okay. Case 3. And I don't have any standard output. Why is that? I don't understand. There has to be something wrong with this. All right. So let's say we give up and we take a look at the solution. How about that? Let's see what LeetCode has to say about this.
Let's solve LeetCode 1 2-sum, the most popular LeetCode question.
Wow.
So we're given an
Most
input
popular.
array and some target, in this case 9. And we want to find the two values in this input array that sum to 9. So in this case, it's 2 and 7. Now we want to return the indices of these two values. So the index of 2 is 0, the index of 7 is 1. So we return 0 and 1. We're guaranteed that there's exactly one solution, so we don't have to worry about not finding a solution, and we don't have to worry about multiple solutions. Now, the most intuitive way to solve this problem is basically just check every combination of two values and see if they can sum up to our target.
Yeah,
so
that's what I did.
We start at 2, we check every combination we can make that includes 2. So we scan through the remainder of the array 1, 5, 3, and check if any of those numbers added to 2 sums to our target 4.
Basically.
In this case, none of them do. So next we can repeat the process. Let's check every combination including 1 that sums up to target 4. So we scan through every element that comes after it, 5 and 3, and we find that 1 added with 3 sums up to our target 4. Notice that we didn't have to check the values that came before 1 because we already checked the combination 2 and 1 when we were up over here. Remember when we checked every combination with 2? So we didn't have to repeat that work down here. We only had to check the numbers that came after 1. So the runtime of this algorithm isn't super efficient. This is basically brute force. We're going through the entire array of length n, and we're going to do that worst case n times for each number.
That's not bad.
That overall worst case time complexity will be O of n squared. So can we do better?
Oh my god.
Now the thing to notice is that for each number, for example,
O of n squared is pretty bad, to be honest, but yeah. That means it goes up, complexity goes up exponentially, which is bad. It means things can slow down. But in most cases you're not going to need to do this, but you know, it's like we're working on minutia here at this point.
1, the value we're looking for is the difference between the target and this value 1. So we're looking for 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So that means this is the only value we can add to 1 that'll equal the target.
Thank you.
So we don't have to check every number. We just want to know if 3 exists. Now, the easiest way we can do this, the most efficient, is by making a hash map of every value in our input array so we can instantly check if the value 3 exists.
Okay.
Now let's try the same problem, except let's use a hash map this time.
Okay.
Now in our hash map, we're going to be mapping each value to the index of each value. So the index of 2 is 0, the index of 1 is 1, the index of 5 is 2, the index of 3 is 3. So
that's pointless.
So in our hash map, we're going to be mapping.
I mean, JavaScript already indexes arrays automatically, so.
The value to the index.
There's no point in doing this for JavaScript.
Now we could add every value in this array into the hash map before we start iterating through it, but there's actually an easier way to do it. If we added the entire array into the hash map initially, then we would get to the value 2 first, right? We would want to check, does the difference between target 4 minus this value 2, which is equal to 2, exists in our hash map, and we would find that 2 does exist in our hash map, but we're not allowed to reuse the same one, right? Because they're both at the same index. We can't use the same value twice, so we would have to compare the index of our current 2 with the index of the 2 that's in our hash map. There's actually an easier way to do this, though, and it's a little clever, and let me show you how to do it that way.
Oh, boy.
So doing it this clever way, initially we say our hash map is empty. So we get to the value 2 first of all, right? And we want to look for the difference 4 minus 2 in our hash map. Our hash map is empty, so we don't find 2. So then after we've visited this element, then we can add it to our hash map. So now
Oh,
that
okay. I think I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. So he's subtracting the first element from the target, essentially. And basically what happens is if that exists in the table, then we can just do it like that. Essentially, that's what he's saying. So like I'm envisioning a problem here. So like, well, we could like rework the solution, right? Which is actually, this is great. It's going to work every time pretty much. So yeah. But the problem is we have to find the right index. And then by using this hash map idea, we save the first index, right? And then, actually you'd have to put everything into the index, and then you still have to find the index though. I'm not sure how this is actually going to help, if you're doing indexing like this, you know, what the value is, what the value you need, but like then you have to find the index of it, which then you just have to iterate over it anyway. So I don't know how you're going to get around that.
done visiting it, I'm going to move to the second element 1, and before I do that, I'm going to add this value 2 to our hash map, and the index of this value is going to be 0. Now I'm at 1. I'm looking for 4 minus 1, which is 3. I see 3 isn't in our hash map, but it actually is in our array. So what's the problem? Well, for now, we're going to say we don't find a 3. So we add 1 to our hash map. The index of this 1 is 1. And now
I have terabytes of government data. Oh, I wish I did. I don't even have terabytes of my own data.
we move to the next element 5. We check, does 4 minus 5 exist in our hash map? That's -1, so no, it does not. Then we add this 5 to our hash map.
Okay.
And its index, which is 2. And we move to the last value in the array, 3. We check, does 4 minus 3 exist in our hash map? Now that's 1, so we see it does exist, right? Right over here. The value exists and its index is 1. So now we found our 2 values that sum to the target. And we want to return their indices, which are going to be 1 and 3. So
Wait,
with this
how does he get
algorithm,
that?
we don't have to initialize our hash map. It can be initially empty, and then we can just iterate through this array in one pass. Now, the reason the algorithm can work in that way with just one pass is this. So let's say we had a giant array, right? We know for sure that there are 2 elements in this array that sum to our target, right? We don't know where they are. They're at some arbitrary location. When we visit the first one of those elements, our hash map is only going to be this portion of the array. It's only going to have the values that came before the first value. So we're going to notice that the second value that can sum to the target is not going to be in our hash map yet. But once we get to the second value, our hash map is going to be this portion. So every value that comes before this, right? So we're going to be guaranteed that once we visit the second element that sums up to the target, we're going to be guaranteed that the first one is already in our hash map, so we're guaranteed to find the solution. Now, since we only have to iterate through the array once, and we're adding each value to our hash map, which is a constant time operation, and we're checking if a value exists in our hash map, which is also a constant time operation, the time complexity is going to be big O of n. We are using extra memory, right? That hash map isn't free, so the memory complexity is also going to be O of n because we could potentially add every value to the hash map.
Wow.
So now let's code the solution. So remember, we need a hash
He's gonna
map,
do it in
right?
Python.
I'm going to call this previous map because it's basically every element that comes before the current element. Every previous element is going to be stored in this map. We're going to be mapping the value to the index of that value. So now let's iterate through every value in this array. We need the index as well as the actual number. So let's do it like this in Python.
He's going to do it in Python. And then I translate into JavaScript.
Before we add this to our map, let's check if the difference, which is equal to target minus n. Now let's check if this difference is already in the hash map.
Oh my god.
If it is, then we can return the solution, which is going to be a pair of the indices.
Okay.
So I can get the first index like this, and the second index is just I.
Like I never
Now,
would
if we
have guessed
don't
to do
find the
that.
solution, then we have to update our hash map. So for this value,
I'm gonna do the brute force method. I'm gonna try again. I think I have another way to I just thought of another way to figure this out. So I thought of another way to figure this out. I'm gonna try this again. So what I'm gonna do here is we'll go ahead and we'll pluck out that first term, right? But instead of using for in, I'm gonna do a map, and I'm gonna do filter operations. So instead, we're gonna say let error to check, array to check, right, equal, you know, whatever that's not. Except the problem is we might end up with the same number. So like, oh yeah, we just fooled ourselves again. So like, so if I filter out for a number that's not that number, then I'm gonna filter out. Oh my god. So like let's say we have nums 5, right? And I try to, filter out 5. I'm gonna return an empty array. And if I return an empty array, I'm just gonna have to like a fucking you know, that sucks. So yeah, looks like the only way we can really solve this is if we do a hash map like he's talking about, which sucks. God damn it. I just talked myself out of my own idea. Fucking hell. All right.
n, I'm going to say the index is I. And then we're going
My
to
head
continue.
hurts.
Since we're guaranteed that a solution exists, we don't have to return anything out here, right? But I'll just put a return for no reason. Now let's see if it works. And it works perfectly. So
all right, so what is he saying? To some previous map. Okay, and then I guess what a map in JavaScript is going to end up being an object, so which kind of sucks to work with anyway. So that's why I like to keep it as an array, because arrays in JavaScript are much better. You can do so much with them, right? But in this case, that sucked. I never do good coding in public. I need to get better at it, honestly. But I did make another channel for this, so like I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm starting to get pretty tired. I don't know if I can actually solve problems when I'm actually like this. I actually spent most of the time just trying to set up the new things. Tomorrow's gonna be a different stream, right? So like it's gonna be very different from this one. So yeah, so you don't have to worry about this. About me doing this sort of thing. This is kind of just a test stream, just off the record, just thought I'd try something different. But yeah. Anyway, I'll say ja matinee. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this browser here for a second. I'm getting rid of this browser. I'm gonna say ja matinee. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing some music and whatnot. So be there for that if you're interested in that. I'm going to be playing some tunes, going to play some terrible songs on the guitar. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay. I got to go now, so bye-bye. I'm going to go the fuck to bed, man. I'm so fucking tired. Oh my fucking god. Your time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the nights. Actually, no, I want this one. This one's better. Why is it so difficult? Good night. You can sit there